the roadmap to success. It's a bit long for a title for the presentation, but really in order to keep everything in a nutshell after getting to know what Jerry is going to present, I think that's probably the best title that I can come up with. So as entrepreneurs and business owners ourselves, we always wonder, well, is there a better way of doing things, like doing the things that we currently do? Is there a roadmap to success? So, like, what are the mistakes that we need to avoid? If only someone can give me that roadmap, it would make my life a lot easier. That's my personal experience, and I think a lot of the business owners can relate that as well. So, and there are a lot of books, videos, webinars on such topics, and you might find some of the things that presented throughout the presentation, you read it somewhere else. But the thing is, I think face-to-face experience is probably the best way to sink that information in. And also, I also found that sometimes, like after I interviewed an entrepreneur or after I read someone's life story, I still inevitably repeat the mistakes that they've made before. But the good thing of knowing what they have done and how they got over that has actually helped me to be more resilient and to get through the situation a lot more quickly than I thought, which is, I think, is the value of the whole learning and experiencing process as an entrepreneur. Hence, that's the topic today. Just a little bit of introduction on Meow Media. We're the organizer of this event. We're a digital marketing agency based in Brisbane. Our specialty as a digital agency is to help Australian businesses to reach the Chinese community in the means of digital marketing, and vice versa. We help the Chinese-owned businesses in Australia to reach the wider community in Australia using digital marketing too. Some of the key tools that we're using: Google AdWords. Everybody knows what that is, I think. Mm-hmm. Facebook ads. We have a program. It's called Meow Media for Nonprofits. It's a set of digital marketing tools specially developed for nonprofit organizations and charities. And Meow Suite is a digital product that we're currently developing, which helps automate the content development process by 80%. And that's why we're here tenanted at Fishburners, just upstairs on the third level. It's because, like, as a strategic direction that we're concentrating on quite a bit of effort on developing Meow Suite at the moment. The venue sponsor for today's event is Fishburners, and they're a nonprofit organization funded by the Brisbane City Council. And also, I would like to give a big thank you to my event manager, Roman, who's been doing everything. Thank you. Yes, so our events, like monthly events, we try to build the momentum, and it's getting bigger and better, all because of the very hardworking Roman. Thank you. Let's move on to the schedule of today. So from 7 to 8, we have speaker presentations. Keynote speaker Jerry Zhao, a good friend of mine. He is also the director at Leader Accountancy. And after that, 15 minutes as a regular routine, I will be discussing digital leads generation tactics for 15 minutes, focusing on only one topic. And then from 8 to 9, we have another hour of business networking. A little bit introduction on Jerry himself. Jerry started Leader Accountancy in September 2011. It's an innovative accounting firm based in Brisbane. He's now leading a group of CPAs who are dedicated to delivering a range of business accounting services. And Jerry is also the 2015 Lord Mayor's Multicultural Business Award finalist for Young Business Person of the Year. And I think Jerry is younger than me. Don't tell people how old he is. Yeah, I'm very honored to bring out Jerry. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you. All right.
Thanks for coming tonight. I didn't see so many people coming today, so Lindsay done a great job to organize the whole series of event. The whole event, I think, just come about a year back when we met in Sunnybank, and Lindsay sent me a message from LinkedIn. So I saw your portfolio on LinkedIn. Can we catch up? And I think, well, why not? Then everything started there, and I think she started organizing. Do you have a plan on that day already, or for organize the whole event?
I think so too, yeah. Oh, wait, I think originally I was just thinking of writing an interview article about you.
Yeah.
And then it evolved into this.
Wow, that's
After
great.
a year and a half.
Well done, thank you. Okay, thanks for coming. So today, we're going to start from here. That's last slide. Okay, we're going backward. Okay, tonight I'm an accountant, so I could give you an overview or briefly introduce myself and how I started and where things going and what the industry look like at the moment. Because we've been called or been counter, but this industry being evolved and being innovated very big. So I would start from there, and then we're going to go through the pain I've been going through in the last few years, 5.5 years. So hopefully I can share that, and then you know what's to coming as an entrepreneur or when things comes in. Yeah, that's me. I'm an accountant. So on the movie, two different editions, new one and old one, but they all been saying we got knowledge about the how things been solved by the tax. So quite important at a difficult time, so can save you a lot of trouble. So even in the present, so you can save yourself for beer. Then in real life, what we do is that we have the privilege to know you, to know my single client, what the date of birth, with your family, if you want to do some asset protection, what your enemy are. So we've been told for every single detail, and our client, after a few years, we've been friends, a few clients here, so we've been friends, family friends, so we know each other for very detailed. So we get involved with their family life. So we've been lucky to see everything happen from birth, death, every changes, a celebration. So we're in the position to see everything. So we are in the position to change people's life and helping people out. So I'm very proud of myself being an accountant in that respect. And also in that one, when I've been trained, when I do back in uni, the reason why I've been chosen accountant as the profession, it just asked my lecturer. When during the first year, it's all the class the same. So after my lecture, oh, what should I do? They say, oh, maybe doing accounting if I have no idea. Because, oh, okay. So I said, why? Because accounting is you're doing numbers. Your English not good enough, so you can overcome the problem anyway. And also, if you want to change profession, you can easily change to something else. Very safe. So that's why I started. But I've never been regret from that. I think the best choice I have in my life from that point. Then I've been find a job for different company, different profession, different area. Around age of 30s, around 30 years old, and having a birthday. I'm not sure how that called. So maybe early age, life crisis or something. I have no idea what I'm doing. Why? Why I'm here? Why I'm doing this job? So I try to find a reason why I'm interested in doing accounting, because I was working in a business. And the in-house accountant will normally be for maybe once a month, busy for a month, for a week or something. They can finish quickly. Then I just have no idea. Then my friend, a lot of my friends been doing for different business. They start their own business, and then they know I've been doing accounting for different areas, so they always come to me and say, oh, I got buy into this business. How do you think? Are they profitable, or how things going to change? And the major problem they have is, say, they paying tax every year, every single year. Where's my cash? I can't see any cash. I think, well, so your accountant, you should have an accountant by now, so you've been doing this for 2 or 3 years. I thought, oh, I never heard an accountant from, and I called them, they've been busy. Yeah, did you pay them? Yeah, they pay them every 6 minutes. Okay. Then saying, oh, that's a huge demand in the market, but at least among my friends, there's something I can do. And then if the demand there, and then I can start doing research because I don't know what the market looks like. Because even though they are accountant and tax agent, they are similar title, but more like a surgeon and a doctor, and also psychologist and doctor. They operate different paths. So I have to learn the whole thing. So when I'm doing research, I find the whole market is changing. Everyone talking about less human input for the data. So it's more like when you tap in one, you made the sales in eBay, your accounting system should pick them up automatic, or you're doing something different. And also remember